We're at the house.
We're at the house.
We came to check it out. I came to install some security cameras, and we also came to make a detailed list as far as what we're gonna do. So let's walk through each room since we're here and show people the house in detail, because I think everyone's been looking at our stories and our reels, but it's really difficult to gauge
How bad
the
it is.
condition of the home. And
And I mean, we've seen a lot worse. We've seen like holes in the floor and people taking dumps wherever they want.
Yeah, nasty
We've seen
stuff.
some really nasty situations. So this isn't horrendous, but it's still bad.
yeah, all right, let's walk through it real quick. Let's make this a short video. All right, so we have original windows. The home itself, I believe, was built in like 38 or 40. So a lot of this is plaster. There's probably hundreds of holes in every room for whatever reason. The flooring looks like it was laid by the previous owner. You even have tile that was fixated to the cabinets. Now the lowers don't look too bad, but I believe he installed them himself. The uppers look original. The windows deteriorated, as you can see. The house is just nasty. What else do you want to add to this room?
We can't show you the smell, but it
Smells pretty bad. A lot of the electrical looks bootleg. That light's barely hanging on for dear life, where that one's just vibrant. And then that one doesn't even work. The backsplash looks like a mediocre job, but I believe it was laid by the previous homeowner. You have a bay window that looks like it hasn't seen any attention for a very long time. This home was acquired with a squatter in it. She actually stole the hardware. Thanks, you bitch. Now, Alicia wants to show the electrical in this room. Something's wrong with the electrical. So yeah, the room may look good from far, but it's far from good. I mean, that's a problem right there. That's an expense. Now let's go to the other 100 nails that are fixed to the wall. I don't know how you can have so many items hanging on a wall in a single room. This is just horrible. The baseboards look like they were just tacked up and never finished. And there you go. The only good thing in this entire house is probably the laminate, and that the house is actually like safe from any leaks. I haven't seen any leaks so far, thankfully. All right, let's go to the bedrooms.
Got a couple gaps in the laminate.
Yeah, pass through this horrendous wallpaper. Actually, I take that back. We did notice it looks like water damage. I haven't seen any water coming through on the floor, but you can see there's an exhaust right there, which is for this wall heater. And we believe there may be a small leak coming in, just enough to cause some small damage, but I haven't seen any other water damage. This is the biggest bedroom. It kind of sucks when you see stuff like this. Like, this is a previous family and they just kept track of their heights for years. So the house was lived in. It's probably loved for a long time. Acquired it from a buddy who was going through a separation from his wife. So the last few years just kind of sucked. But all right, room number 1. This is a master. And you're standing in a little weird opening.
That we're gonna close.
We're closing that. I'm not sure why you need to sneak into the kitchen for a snack in the middle of the night.
I know why you would.
Hey. And then a million other holes in this wall. Look at all these nails. Who's doing this? All right. What do you want to add anything?
Nothing. This would be considered the primary, but it's small. But we're gonna make it work.
We're gonna make it work. Previous owner, squatter / person who abandoned my home, stole all the ceiling fans. Again, all the baseboards were replaced, but it looks like they were just tacked in. You can see all the holes, the nails, everything just kind of hodgepodge set together. Holes in the drywall. Doors kind of salvageable, hollow core, so it's not as private as you'd like.
They're decent.
I don't think you care at this point.
No.
I'm gonna be living here full time and trying to Airbnb it when I'm not here. Bathroom, after you.
Well, if we both fit.
Alicia just took a dump. And I
No,
wish
we can't take a dump because the toilet doesn't work.
I believe she shoved something in the toilet because the toilet will not flush. Oh. All right. So, what do you want to say since you're the go-to when it comes to design?
I don't hate black and white, but this has got to go.
Yeah. This looks like it was hand laid by the previous owner. Again, a ton of holes in the wall. Mold on the ceiling because it doesn't appear that the vent was working. A lot of drywall damage. Again, the electrical was kind of questionable. I don't think we're gonna salvage anything in the bathroom. Everything's getting scrapped. Again, thanks for taking my little doorknobs off the vanity. Who does that? Freaking crackhead. Okay.
And then this is the last room. Smaller of the two, but honestly, I don't think by much.
We don't even have a light in here because she stole it.
And this one has a bigger closet too.
Yeah, so this one has a decent sized closet. Again, baseboards are just thrown on real questionably. The door's fine. Another hollow core.
I feel like the floor looks really great in here.
Yeah, the laminate flooring is good. My guess is we got some hardwood flooring under this that probably looks a little suspect. We don't have any water damage. This is probably one of the few rooms that doesn't have hundreds of holes in the wall, but I mean, this all has to be repaired. You have staining, damage. I'm not sure what that was. Usually when you see something like this is indicative of there being some kind of heating element here, maybe some kind of space heater. You'll see this in a lot of houses. It's because hot air rises. Right? So if there's a lot of dust and debris floating around and that hot air is just going up, it's going to stain the ceiling with all that dirt, which is why that looks a little awkward. The door.
Back door that we are thinking of getting rid of just because if a child is going to be in this room, it's a safety issue. And because this is the smaller of the two, most likely a child would be in this room.
Right.
So we're probably going to close that out. So then your only back door access would be the door through the kitchen.
Yeah, because that's just a safety hazard, and you don't need to be sneaking out in the middle of the night.
No.
And you want to make sure that your children are safe if you're going to be Airbnb-ing a place. So overall,
Have you opened that?
what?
That little closet?
I've opened it. Yeah,
What's it? Oh, it's just a hall closet.
it's just shelves. You can see the original hardwood right there.
Oh yeah.
But who knows what it looks like in the rest of the floors. Right now, it's all about budget, being budget minded, and the floors look fine. So we're gonna try and salvage them if we can.
So what is the prediction for the cost of this project?
I don't know. Honestly, I told my contractor if I could get away with like $25,000, I'd feel content. But it takes money to make money. I knew what I was getting into. I knew I was acquiring a home that was nearly 100 years old, needed a ton of work. And, structurally it's sound, but overall it's in pretty rough condition. Let's show them the laundry room.
Okay.
At least what used to be the laundry room. This.
Which, you know what? For someone who doesn't have a laundry room in their house, this works. It just needs to be done better.
Right. Which is one of the reasons why we're sealing that door, because this room, you don't need to access the kitchen through that room, and you can better utilize this space. I believe the hot water heater was here at one point, just based on those two supply lines. So they probably removed it from here, put it in the back, which it currently is. When I first showed up, I didn't understand how they had the washer dryer here. More than likely it was a stackable. And then we found the supply lines for that along with the waste. So all this cabinetry is coming out. It'll get reconfigured, and hopefully it'll be looking nice. Should we go to the back?
Yeah.
All right, it's raining a little bit.
We're gonna go in the rain.
A little bit. We'll go quick. I know Alicia.
Yeah.
Yeet. All right, let's talk fast. What are we doing back here?
Well, cleaning out all the garbage, number one.
This is how my house was left abandoned. Trash everywhere. Do you want my jacket?
It's okay.
Oh.
But I'm really digging this wall. I know a lot of people don't like greenery coming over on their yard, but I think it adds a natural, beautiful element.
Adds a little privacy.
I dig it.
All right, let's quickly run to the back. We're not going to walk back here. This is how the house was left. I got a water softener, which is kind of nice. Power looks like it was upgraded sometime within the last 30 years. And my water heater looks like it's just getting chewed up by the elements. We're gonna remove the deck because that is a door we're closing. And then hopefully trash all this out in a week. Alicia is gonna brainstorm and make this area look pretty nice. So that's where we're at. Let's go back. Let's go back. And we're gonna replace that garage door too. Ugh. All right, so that's the house. This is the new acquisition. I told myself that this year I need to acquire at least 2 pieces of real estate and keep them. This is number 1. I've fixed and flipped for the last, I don't know, 10 years? What, 6 years? 7 years?
10 plus.
Feels like a while. And I have yet to keep anything. So I think it's about time. Now that the market is going down, I feel really confident that we're gonna start to see some good deals. Do you want to conclude anything?
I don't think there's anything left to say. We're gonna make this look dope on a budget, like always.
Dope on a budget. My sister does design and staging, so if you want to reach out and get some, get some ideas, she does charge a fee for consulting. But I mean, we all need to get compensated for our time. So stick around, follow us. We're gonna show you the demo phase all the way to the phase where we are putting furniture in here.
Yeah.
And hopefully I'm moving in soon because I'm poor. all my money's tied up in this house right now. All right, thanks, like, subscribe, share, and we'll see you soon.